रंग गंधार गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपाद अच्युत रचित शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज शिल गुरुदेव की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपाद अच्युत रचित शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद अच्युत रचित शिशिमार भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद अच्युत रचित शिशिमार भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु विष्णुपाद अच्युत रचित शिशिमार भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु महाभागवत शिल गोरक्षदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। नित्यालप विश्व शिल सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। नित्यालप विष्णु वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिल जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। श्री रूपानु गौड़िया गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ शार गोसाई प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रामानंद आदि श्री गौर पार्षद वृंद की जय। नाम जय श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल ब्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदात गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। श्री भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री पूर्णमासी योग माया की जय। श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जय। श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव जय। सर्व ब्रजवासी सर्व ब्रजवासी गान की जय। सर्व ब्रज देवी गान की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गान की जय। जय राधा कृष्ण गणोदेश दीपिका की जय। जय श्रील रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय। श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Hi, Hare Krishna, everybody. Let's do the Mangala Charan. Ajnanatirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swapadantikam. Right before I started this reading, I sent out these other pranam mantras for Rupa Goswami. Let's do it. Okay. Adadhanastrinam dantar idam yache puna puna Srimad Rupa padam bhoja dhuli sham janma janmani Rupeti nama varabho rasane sadatvam Rupam cha sangsmaramana karuna sarupam Rupam namaskuru shira sadayavalokam Tasya dvitiya sutanum Raghunatha dasam Shri Chaitanya manobhishtam sthapitam yena bhutale Swayam rupa kadamahyam dadati swapadantikam. Oops, sorry. I just sang that. I meant this. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So my order is a bit wackward today. Tavaivasmi, na jivami tvaya vina, iti vigyaya devi tvang nayamang charanantikam. Bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay, kshiptashtaka ditaranga madhe kripa maitvam. Sharanam prapanna vrinde namaste charanarvindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams, Sarveshwari Mataji and Satya Mataji. And let's see if there's anybody on YouTube or Facebook. No, it's just us three. All right. All right. So let's continue. We're continuing on with our reading of Śrī Rādhā-Kṛṣṇa-gaṇoddeśa-dīpikā. Let's see what we read yesterday. Let me just go over it next. All right, sharing my screen. All right. So what did we read yesterday? We ended with, well, we completed the Brihad Bhag. Sorry, fly went into my eye. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the messengers, the Dutya, and we read about two different kinds of messengers. There are the messengers who arrange loving quarrels between Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna. They are the Vigraha Dutyas. And they were all elderly ladies. Petari, Varudi, Chari, Kotara, Kaletipani, Marunda, Morata, Chura, Chundari, and Gondika. And then we read about the messengers who arrange meetings. And then we read about the sakhīs belonging. So all the sakhīs that we read about in the Yuta section so far, in the that we read before yesterday, they were all in the group division called Samaj. But then yesterday we began reading about the sakhīs belonging to the mandala division. What is a mandala again? Okay, so the prema of the sakhīs belonging to the second division, the mandala mentioned in verse 75, is somewhat inferior to the love of the sakhīs of the first division of the Samaj. The sakhīs in the mandala are divided into two groups according to their prema: sama, equal, and asama, unequal. Oh wait, my keyboard is not connected. Okay. Then the priya-sakhīs are in the category of sama-prem, equal love. They are further divided into two groups: the nitya-siddha, the eternally perfected, and those who have attained perfection by the practice of devotion, bhakti-siddha. I think we also call it sadhan-siddha. Then the eternally perfected priya-sakhīs are divided into 100 million ganas and 1,800,000 samavayas. The previously described 8 parama-preshta sakhīs each have 8 sakhīs serving under their guidance. they are also divided into many groups, sanchaya. In some of these groups, there are 5,000 gopis, and in some of them, there are 6,000 gopis. Some of the groups include four or 5,000 gopis, and some include 3,000 or 4,000 gopis. In some cases, these sanchayas share an almost equal nature. Just move this. Although there are many samajas in the category of sanchaya, these samajas are of one nature. The samajas are in some cases divided into 16 divisions according to the affection, the sneha their members experience. Some samajas are divided into 20, some into 25, some into 30, some into 40, and some into 50 divisions. Some samajas are divided into 60 divisions, and some into 64 divisions. Now the samaj, which is divided into 64 divisions, is described in detail. In some of these 64 divisions, there are 2 sakhīs. In some of them, there are 2 or 3. And in some of them, there are 4 sakhīs. These samajas are also called samamvayas because they're so similar. So then we read about, so each one of the ashtasakhīs, Srimati Radhika's 8 closest friends, the group 8 group leaders in Radharani's party. So each one of those ashtasakhīs have their own ashtasakhīs. So we read about all of them yesterday. The ashtasakhīs of Lalita, the ashtasakhīs of Vishaka, the ashtasakhīs of Vishaka, of Champakalata, of Chitra, Tungavidya, Induleka, Rangadevi, and Sudevi. I'm not going to read all their names again, though. Yeah, they're all here. And then the names of Śrī Radha's 8 sakhīs according to the Sammohan Tantra. So then gives different names for the 8 sakhīs in the Sammohan Tantra. And then what was this? Okay. So now we move on to, so that was the end of the Brihad Bhaga, the big section of Radha-Kṛṣṇa-gaṇoddeśa-dīpikā, where we read about those in Vatsalya Ras and then a lot of detail about those in Madhur Ras. And now, yesterday we began the Brihad Bhaga. Sorry, I meant to say the Laghu Bhaga, which is a smaller section. And we read a description of Sri Krishna's beautiful form, qualities, sweetness, and so forth, and that's what we ended with. I'll just read this description again, though, and this is nice because Janmashtami is just coming up in a couple days, and so this is a nice meditation around Janmashtami also. Sri Krishna is as attractive as nectar and full of sweetness. He is as soft as anjana applied around one's eyes. His bodily complexion is lustrous, like the Indranila jewel, like the sapphire, or blackish blue, shamala, like the blue lotus. Or Sri Krishna is beautiful like a newly grown tamal tree, whose bark is dark blue, and as entrancing as a group of monsoon clouds. His bodily complexion is even more radiant. It's even more radiant than the luster of a Marakata jewel, an emerald. His beauty is like an ocean of nectarian sweetness. Sri Krishna dresses in yellow garments and is decorated with a garland of forest flowers and with various jewels. He is an ocean of many kinds of ecstatic pastimes. Sri Krishna's hair is long, curly, and scented with various fragrances. The beauty of his top knot, decorated with many kinds of flower garlands, captivates one's mind. A sandalwood tilak and locks of hair beautify Sri Krishna's forehead. The playful dance of his raised bluish eyebrows captivates the hearts of attractive women. Sri Krishna's beautiful eyes are restless and radiant like a red and blue lotus. The tip of his charming nose is greatly handsome, like the beak of Garuda, the lord of birds. Sri Krishna's attractive ears are decorated with jewel-studded earrings. The radiance of his cheeks are enhanced with the luster of these various kinds of jewels. Sri Krishna's lotus face is highly enchanting and effulgent, like millions upon millions of moons. His attractive chin is brightly illuminated by many kinds of laughter and merriment. Sri Krishna's beautiful and charming neck is decorated with pearl necklaces, and its graceful bending posture enchants everyone in the three worlds. Sri Krishna's charming chest, decorated with a Kaustuba jewel and a splendorous pearl necklace resembling lightning, displays his desire to sport with young ladies. Sri Krishna's arms, which extend to his knees, Ajanu Lambit, are decorated by armlets and bracelets. His lotus hands, which look like red lotuses, are beautified with various marks, such as club, conch shell, barleycorn, umbrella, half moon, gold, flag, lotus flower, victory column, plow, pitcher, and fish. Sri Krishna's beautiful and attractive belly is the playground of all loveliness. His graceful back and his sides are endowed with the desire to have dalliances with beautiful young women. Sri Krishna's round hips resemble a divine lotus flower and are eager to enchant Cupid. His ample thighs, which look like the trunk of banana trees, steal the minds of women. Sri Krishna's knees are full of loveliness, sweetness, and radiance. His remarkably charming lotus feet are decorated by jeweled ankle bells. His lotus feet are as effulgent as a pinkish java flower, a China rose, and marked by various signs such as disc, half moon, octagon, triangle, barleycorn, sky, umbrella, pitcher, conch shell, cow's hoof, swastika, gold, lotus flower, bow, and jamun fruit. Sri Krishna's toes are as reddish as dawn, and his toenails look like full moons. His beautiful lotus feet are like an ocean of the various joys of prema. Okay. Although the above-mentioned features of Sri Krishna's sweet beauty cannot be compared to anything within this material world, an idea has been given here to help stimulate the devotee's bhakti. So now we come to the section about the sakhās, Krishna's sakhās. 1 second. Let me just see. Haribol Chatamai Mataji. All right. Sri Krishna's male friends, Vyasya. Ata Shri Krishna Chandrasya Saki Vrindancha Katyate Agragani Vyasyanam Pralambaratiragraja. Now Shri Krishna's friends are described. Shri Baladev is the foremost of the sakhās. He is Shri Krishna's elder brother and the killer of the well-known demon Pralamba. Groups of sakhās. Suhṛt Saki Jai Baladev Prabhu Ki Jai. Right, now the groups of sakhās. Suhṛt Saki priya-sakhā priya-narma-sakhā Vayasya Krishna Chandrasya Sputam Atra Chaturvidha. Shri Krishna's friends are divided into 4 groups. 1. Suhṛt. 2. Sakhā. 3. Priya-sakhā. And 4. Priya-narma-sakhā. So now the Suhṛt sakhās. Subhadra Kundalo Dandi Mandalo Me Pitri Vyaja Shunando Nandira Nandi Ityadya Yatara Smrita. Shri Krishna's paternal cousins, Subhadra, Kundala, Dandi, and Mandala, as well as Sunanda, Nandi, Anandi, and other suhṛt sakhās, accompany him when he goes to the forest. Shubhado Mandali Bhadra, Bhadra Vardhana Go Bhata, Yakshendra Bhattaban, Bhadraanga Vira Bhadra Mahaguna, Kula Viro Mahabhimo, Devya Shakti Sura Prabha, Ranasti Radhayo Jeshta Kalpa Samrakshanaya Ye. Pitribhyam Abhito Bhita Chittabhyam Dushtakang Sata Pranakotyadika Preshta Putrabhyam Viniyojita. Shubhada Mandali Bhadra Bhadravardhana Go Bhatta Yakshendra Bhatta Bhadraanga Virabhadra Mahaguna Kulavira Mahabhima Divya Shakti Suraprabha Ranastira and other suhṛt sakhās. They are older than Shri Krishna and they are engaged in protecting him. Because Shri Nanda and Yashoda were terrified of the wicked Kamsa, they appointed the aforementioned suhṛt sakhās, beginning with Shubhada, to protect their sons Shri Krishna and Shri Balaram, who are more dear to them than millions of their own lives. Atra Dyakshom Vikas Sunur Vijayakshas Tapasyaya Yakilam Vikaya Lebe Dhatropasya Sadambikam. Vijayaksha, the son of Ambika, who is Yashoda's very close friend, right? It was like one of Yashoda's, I think so, I mentioned that. She's like a wet nurse of Krishna also, I think. So Vijayaksha, the son of Ambika, is the leader of all the suhṛt sakhās. Yes, Ambika, Shri Krishna's wet nurse, received her jewel-like son as a result of her constant worship of Ambika Devi, Parvati. Now, Subhadra. Suchikano nilavarna subhadro diptiman bhavet pitavastra paridhano nana bharana shobhita. Subhadra is effulgent due to his highly beautiful bodily luster and bluish complexion. He wears yellow garments and is ornamented with many kinds of decorations. Upananda pitatasya tulamata pativrata paramojvala kaishora patni kundalata bhavit. Subhadra's father is Upananda, and his highly chaste mother is Tula. Subhadra is his illustrious prime youth. Subhadra is in his illustrious prime youth. His wife's name is Kundalata. Oh, we all know Kundalata. Kundalata, I think, is more she's more partial towards Shri Krishna, but she has love for Radha and Krishna, but she's more partial, if I remember correctly. Okay, so that was the suhṛt sakhās. Now we come to the sakhās. Vishala Vrishabhanus Vrishabhojasvi Devaprastha Varutapa Mandara Kusuma Pida Manibanda Karadhama Mandarash Chandana Kunda Kalinda Kulikadaya Kanishta Kalpasevayam Sakhayo Vipulagraha. Vishala, Vrishabha, Ojasvi, Devaprastha, Varutapa, Mandara, Kusuma Pira, Manibanda, Karandama, Mandara, Chandana, Kunda, Kalinda, Kulika, and other sakhās, they are younger than Shri Krishna. They are very enthusiastic in serving him. And now we come to the priya-sakhās. Shri Dama Damasudama Vasudama Tataivacha Kinkini Bhadrasenangshu stoka Krishna vilasina, pundarika vitankaksha, kalavinka priyankara, Śrī Damadya samastatra, Śrī Dama Pitamardaka. What does Pitamardaka mean? That sounds like he's hitting his back. Or maybe massaging his back. I don't know. I could. Anyways, we'll find out what that means later on. So now here are the priya-sakhās. There's Śrī Dhamma, so Radharani's brother, Dhamma, Sudama, Vasudama, Kinkini, Bhadrasena, Angshuman, Stoka Krishna. Oh, before I thought Stoka Krishna was a priya-narma-sakhā. He's actually a priya-sakhā. Then Vilasi, Pundarik, Vitankaksha, Kalavinka, and Priyankar. They are all Sri Krishna's priya-sakhās. These sakhās are of the same age as Sri Krishna. Out of them, Śrī Dhamma is a Pita Marda. Let's see what Pita Marda means. Pita Marda is an assistant who follows the Nayak's orders, even though he is as qualified as the Nayak himself. That's from Dharma chapter 32. Okay, so he follows the Nayak's orders, even though he is as qualified as the Nayak himself. Pita Marda. Samastam mitra senanam bhadrasenashchamupati stokva Krishna yatarthakya Krishnasya pratanantara. I like this. This is senanam. Sena is a army, right? So let's see. Among all of these priya-sakhās, Bhadrasen is the commander of the army consisting of Sri Krishna's friends. The army of Krishna's friends. Stoka Krishna has a suitable name, for he is like a stoka Krishna. He's like a small Krishna, always following under the guidance of Sri Krishna. Stoka Krishna. Ramayanti priya-sakhā kelibir vividam ami niyuddha dandayuddhadi kautukar apikeshavam. The priya-sakhās greatly please Sri Krishna through various types of playful pastimes and by different kinds of sports, scuffles, brawls, wrestling, and stick fights. I read the Sanskrit, right? Ramayanti priya-sakhā kelibir vividam ami. Yeah, I did. Niyuddha danda yuddhanti kautuker apikeshavam. Okay. Ete priya-sakhā shanta Krishna prana samamata. All the priya-sakhās are peaceful by nature, and they are Sri Krishna's life and soul. Now we come to the first priya-sakhā, Śrīdham. Śrīdhama shyamala ruchir anga kanti manohara pita vastra paridhano ratnamala vibhushita vayasura shavarshancha kishora paramojvala Shri Krishnasya priyatamo bahukeli rasakara. I didn't realize that Śrīdham has a blackish hue. Very interesting. So Śrīdhama has an attractive blackish blue ashama bodily complexion. He wears yellow clothes and is decorated with jeweled necklaces. Wow, he's like Krishna. Same complexion, same color clothes. He is in his illustrious youth of 16 years. He is very dear to Sri Krishna and is an embodiment of innumerable varieties of blissful pastimes. It's interesting that Srimati Radhika's brother has a bluish complexion and wears yellow clothes. And Subal, who is not Srimati Radhika's brother, looks exactly like her. They're like identical appearance. Okay. Vrishabhanu pita tasya mata cha kirtida sati radhananga manjari cha kanishta bhagini bhavet. Sridham's father is Śrī Vrishabhanu Maharaj, and his mother, who is extremely chaste, is Kirtida Devi. Śrī Rādhā and Ananga Manjari are his two younger sisters. Okay, now we come to Sudama. Ishar Gora Sudama cha Deha Kantir Manohara Nilavastra Paridhano Ratnabharana Bhushita. Sudama has a supremely attractive bodily luster, which is slightly fair. He wears blue garments and is decorated with jeweled ornaments. So he looks more like Baladev. Fair complexion and blue garments. All right. Pita cha matuko nama rochana janani bhavet sukishora vayovesha nana keli rasotkara. Sudama's father is Matuka, and his mother is Rochana. He is beautified by his handsome youth and attire, and he is a mine of various blissful sports. Okay, so those were the priya-sakhās. Now we come to the priya-narma-sakhās. Subalarjuna Gandharva Vasanto Jvala Kokila Sanandana Vidagdaya priya-narma-sakhā mata. Subal, Arjuna, Gandharva, Vasanta, Ujvala, Kokila, Sanandana, Vidagdha, and other sakhās are famous as priya-narma-sakhās. Let's say those names again. Subal, Arjuna, Gandharva, Vasanta, Ujvala, Kokila, Sanandana, and Vidagdha. They are the priya-narma-sakhās. And there are others also. Haribol Champak Mataji. And I already mentioned Chattamani Mataji. Yeah. All right. So Tarahasyantu nastyeva yad amisham nagochara madhumangala pushpanka hasankadya vidushaka Shriman Sanandana-statra Sohridananda Sundara Murtiman eva rasarad Ujvalascha mahojvala Vilasi shekharo yasya Vilasena vashikrita. There are no confidential topics whatsoever about which these priya-narma-sakhās do not know. Yeah, they are very much involved in Krishna's madhur, his pastimes of the gopis, these priya-narma-sakhās. So they know all about his relationships with all the gopis, and they're involved in those pastimes in many ways also. So of the priya-narma-sakhās, Madhumangal, Pushpanka, Hasanka, and others are Shri Krishna's vidushakas. Let's see what a vidushaka is. Vidushaka is, the vidushakas are fond of eating and quarreling. They like to eat and fight. They are experts in flirtatious gestures and in clever speech, and they are talented in dressing themselves up in a funny manner. Okay. So Sridham is a Pita Marda who follows the Nayak's orders, even though he is as qualified as the Nayak himself. And those priya-narma-sakhās headed by Madhumangal are vidushakas, who are fond of eating and quarreling, experts in flirtatious gestures and in clever speech, and they are talented in dressing themselves up in a funny manner. So that was from Jayavadharma. Okay. Shriman, so that's the vidushakas are Madhumangal, Pushpanka, Hasanka, and others. Now, Shriman Sanandana is drowned in the happiness of his affectionate friendship with Śrī Krishna. The priya-narma-sakhā called Ujjvala is as greatly effulgent. He is as greatly Ujjvala as Rasaraj, the king of transcendental mellows personified. Even Śrī Krishna, who is the crown jewel of all revelers of pastimes, Vilas, becomes enchanted by his pastimes. As Ujjvala. Okay, now we come to Subal. Subalasya gora kantir nilavastra manohara nana ratna bhushitango nana pushpa vibhushita sarda dvadasha varshiya ki kaishora vayasojvala saki bhavam samashritya nana seva paripluta dvayor milana naipunyo maduro bhava bhavita nana guna sukopeta Krishna priyatamo bhavet. 1 second. All right. Subal is fair complexioned. He is supremely enchanting with his blue attire and his body decorated with various jewels and flowers. He is in the blooming youth of 12.5 years. Wow, quite a lot younger than Sridama. Sridama is 16, right? And Subal is 12.5 years. He is immersed in serving Śrī Krishna in various ways as his friend. He is most expert in arranging meetings between Śrī Rādhā and Śrī Krishna. He is absorbed in madhur bhav, in amorous love, and is endowed by various good qualities, which brings joy to Śrī Krishna. So yeah, he's absorbed in madhur bhav. There's a footnote here. It says Subal is assisting Śrī Krishna in his intimate amorous pastimes with Srimati Radhika. Subal is extremely dear to Śrī Krishna due to all these reasons. And now we come to Arjuna. Raktotpala nibhakantir Arjuna diptiman bhavet Vasane chandrakantisha nana ratna sushobhita. Arjuna's bodily complexion is exceedingly effulgent, like that of a red lotus, and his clothes resemble moonlight. Cool. He is beautified by various jewels. Pita sudakshinastasya bhadracha janani bhavet jeshto brata vasudama dvayor prema paripluta. Arjuna's father is Sudakshina. His mother is Bhadra. His elder brother's name is Vasudama. Vasudama was a priya-sakhā, right? I think so. Both of them are immersed in love for the divine couple. Sardhash chaturdasha sama vaya kaishora kojvala nana pushpa bhushitango vanamala vibhushita. Arjuna is supremely radiant in his youth of 14.5 years. He is decorated by various types of flower ornaments and garlands made of forest flowers. Now we come to Gandharva. Nishakara prabhakantir Gandharva rupavan bhavet Raktavastra paridhano nana bharana sangyuta. The highly attractive Gandharva has a bodily luster which resembles that of a moon. He wears red clothes and is decorated by innumerable types of ornaments. Vayodvadasha varshancha kishora vayasojvala nana pushpa pushitango Gandharvascha shushobhita. Gandharva is 12 years old and in his blooming youth, same age as Subal. Although Subal is 12.5, right? The Gandharva is extremely radiant, being decorated with many kinds of flower garlands. Mata Mitra Susadvicha Vinako Janako Mahan Shri Krishnasya Priyatamo Nanakeli Kutuhala. Gandharva's mother is Mitra. Gandharva's mother Mitra is extremely chaste, and his father is the great soul Vinaka. Gandharva is most dear to Sri Krishna, and he is famous for his various amazing pastimes. Now we come to Vasanta. Ishar Gauranga Kantischa Vastram Chandra Samujvalam Nanamani Bhushitango Vasanta Ujvalo Bhavit Ekadasha Vashavaya Nanamalya Vibhushita Mata Cha Sharadi Sadvi Pingalo Janako Mahan. Vasanta is slightly fair complexioned, and his attire is as radiant as the moon. All his limbs are exceedingly bright because he's decorated with many types of jewels and flower garlands. He is 11 years old. His mother Sharadi is very chaste, and his father is the great soul Pingala. Now we come to Ujvala. Raktavarna Prabhakantir Ujvala Paramojvala Taravali Samam Vastram Mukta Pushpo Virajita. Ujwala's complexion is greatly bright, like radiant red color, and his clothes resemble rows of stars. He is beautified by mukta flowers. Interesting. Okay. Sagarakya pitatasya matavini pativrata trayodasha varshavaya kishora paramojvala. Ujwala's father's name is Sagar, and his mother, who is very chaste, is called Veni. Ujvala is in his radiant youth of 13 years. Now we come to Kokila. Shubhra Kanti Sulavanya Kokila Paramojvala Nilavastra Paridhano Nana Ratna Vibhushita. The extremely radiant and charming Kokila has a bright whitish bodily complexion. He wears blue clothes and is ornamented by various types of jewels. Varshaika Dashakam Masash Chatvaro Yadvaya Krama Janaka Pushkaro Nama Medha Mata Yashasvini. Kokil is 11 years and 4 months old. His father is Pushkar, and his celebrated mother is Medha. Now we come to Sanandana. I think this is the last one, if I remember correctly. Ishar Goranga Kantischa Shobhitascha Sanandana Nilavastra Paridhano Nana Bharana Bhushita. The exceedingly beautiful Sanandana has a slightly fair bodily luster. He wears blue clothes and is decorated by various kinds of ornaments. Sardash Chaturdasha Sama Vayo Malya Virajita Arunaksha Pitatasya Mata Cha Malika Bhavit. Sanandana is 14 and a half years old. He wears a garland around his neck. His father's name is Arunaksha, and his mother's is Malika. Now we come to Vidagdha. Okay, so Sanandana wasn't the last one. Yeah, and of course there's Marumanga. Okay, so Vidagdha. Rupam Champakavarnadyam Vidagdo Diptiman Bhavet Shikhikanta Vanavasa Mukta Mala Vibhushita. Vidagdha's complexion is attractive and greatly effulgent, like that of the champak flower, and he wears clothes that are blackish blue like the throat of a peacock. He is decorated by many types of pearl necklaces. Chaturdasha Varsha Purna Kishora Paramojvala Pita Cha Matuko Nama Janani Rochana Bhavet Sudama Chagraja Bhrata Bhagini Sushila Picha Shri Krishnasya Priyatamo Yugma Bhava Vibhavita. Vidagdha is 14 years old, and he is in the prime of his youth. His father's name is Matuka, and his mother is Rochana. The previously mentioned Sudama is his elder brother, and his sister is Sushila. Vidagdha is exceedingly dear to Sri Krishna and is always immersed in his love for the divine couple. Okay, so Sudama is a priya-sakhā, but then his younger brother, Vidagdha, is a priya-narma-sakhā. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if it's his younger. Yeah, his younger brother. Okay, now we come to Madhu Mangal. Ishacha malavarnopi Shri Madhu Mangalo Bhavet Vasanam Gauravarnadyam Vanamala Vivarjita. Madhu Mangal's complexion is somewhat blackish blue. I didn't know that. Whoa, okay. So now whenever we hear Madhu Mangal's name, we can picture him. He's blackish blue. He is Sham. His clothes are of a golden color, and he is decorated with garlands made of forest flowers. And we always hear that he's a bit fat because he loves to eat so much. Okay. Pita Sandi Panir Devo Mata Cha Sumukhi Sati Nandi Mukhi Cha Bhaghini Purnamasi Pitamahi Vidushaka Krishna-sakhā Śrī Madhu Mangala Sada. Madhu Mangal's father is Sri Sandipani Rishi, and his chaste mother's name is Sumukhi. Nandimukhi is his sister, and his paternal grandmother is Purnamasi. Madhu Mangal, who also belongs to the Vidushakas, always accompany Sri Krishna. And what were the qualities of the Vidushakas? They like to eat and quarrel, and they're very good at flirtatious gestures, and they dress up in very funny ways. That's what I remember. Okay. Oh. Now we come to Sri Balaram. But Sri Balaram isn't considered a priya-narma-sakhā, right? He's just his own thing. I don't know. This is a chapter in priya-narma-sakhā. That's interesting. Anyhow, let's see. Sri Balaram. Maybe Balaram is considered a priya-narma-sakhā. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, so Shubhra Spatika Varnadyo Balaramo Mahabala Nilavastra Paridhano Vanamala Virajita. Sri Balaram's complexion is whitish like that of crystal or camphor. His name is Balaram because he's extremely strong. Bala means strength. He wears blue garments and is decorated with many kinds of garlands made of forest flowers. Dirga Kesha Sulavanyas Chura Charur Manohara Ratna Kundala Yugmancha Karna Yugme Virajitam. Sri Balaram's long and beautiful hair is extremely charming, and he wears an enchanting top knot, just like Krishna. Jeweled kundalas hang from his ears. Nana pushpa manirhara kantadeshe sushobhitam keyura valayo yugmo bahu yugme virajito. Garlands made of many kinds of flowers and jeweled necklaces hang beautifully from Sri Balaram's neck. Armlets and bracelets decorate his arms. Ratnanupura yugmancha parayugme sushobhitam vasudeva pitatasya mata charohini bhavet. Jeweled ankle bells beautify Sri Balaram's feet. His father is Sri Vasudeva, and his mother is Sri Rohini. Nando mitram pitustasya mata sadvi yashomati brata kaniyan Shri Krishna subhadra bhagani chasa. Sri Balaram's father, Vasudeva, is the friend of the king of Braj, Nanda Maharaj. And his highly chaste mother, Rohini, is Yashoda's friend. Shri Krishna is his younger brother, and Subhadra is his sister. Vayas shodashavarshancha kishora paramojvala Shri Krishnasya priyatamo nanakeli rasakara. Śrī Balaram is radiant in his youth of 16 years. He is very dear to Sri Krishna, and he is a mine of various ecstatic pastimes. Nanakeli rasakara. What time is it? It is 7:54. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. Jai Shri Dao Bhaya ki Jai. Jai Baladev Prabhu ki Jai. All the priya-narma-sakhās ki Jai. All the priya-sakhās ki Jai. All the sakhās ki Jai. All the suhṛt sakhās ki Jai. Jai. All right. So tomorrow, is tomorrow Janmashtami for anybody here? ISKCON's following it tomorrow here in Navadvip, in Mayapur, and but in all the Gaudiya Math calendars, it's the day after tomorrow, I think.
In Melbourne,
Yes.
it's on Tuesday. In Melbourne, it's 27.
27. Okay, same for that's the same day that we're following it here also.
All right.
Here on Monday is
It's on
Monday, but the
so
temple
that means the day after tomorrow for you?
day after tomorrow. But
Okay.
the temple is celebrating it tomorrow and Monday.
Okay.
And then, of course, the Vyasa-Puja, Prabhupada's appearance on the day after that.
Yes. Yeah, I actually don't have any plans for any of these special titis. So if anybody like, we'll do something special. But if anybody has any suggestions on what we should do, maybe we should read from the 10th canto. Just read that whole section about Krishna's appearance. I don't know. I'm open to any suggestions.
So
we can do lots of kirtan also.
I was in New Vrindavan for Janmashtami one year when Prabhupada was there, and he had us read from Krishna book, the whole thing. I kept falling asleep because it was midnight, right? And I was 18 and I was falling asleep. So I went outside and I decided that if I laid down right next to the door, people would wake me up and I'd be good. I didn't wake up.
Oh my God.
Everybody walked past me while I was sleeping. Anyway.
You slipped through the Abhishek?
Well, no, the Abhishek was first and then there was I don't know. Maybe I did sleep through it. I don't know. Sleep. The point is that Prabhupada had us read straight through Krishna book. And we would just pass the book around.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't one person reading. It's like you would pass it to somebody near you and just keep reading.
That's a nice idea. I mean, it's not like we're gonna have breakfast here or anything like that, and so I could go on for a long time. I'll go for Padmanabha Maharaj's program at some point, but his program usually starts a bit later. So yeah, maybe we could do that also. We could read a ton of Krishna books, see how far we can get through.
Yeah, Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Sarveshwari Mataji. Yes.
Just when you read about Balaram, I just Balaram. So just I remember that in Krishna Lila is serving as Ananga Manjari. Is serving as Ananga Manjari. Balaram. And also I was when you read about the priya-narma-sakhā, sakhās, I wonder who was Sridhar Kolabecha. I wonder who was if Sridhar Kolabecha, and also Abhiram Thakur and Udaradatta, all these, if they are included in maybe priya-narma-sakhās.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Sridhar Pandit is he Kusumasava?
Yes,
I think he's
yes,
Kusumasava.
yes, it is. Yes.
I actually, and then Abhiram Thakur. Who's Abhiram Thakur? Do you remember?
This one that they have the little stick and magic. If he beat you with
No, I mean in Krishna Lila. Who's Abhiram Thakur in Krishna Lila? Like which Sakha?
I don't know. That's why
We have to look that up. That's going to be my project right after the songbook. Is going to be Gaṇoddeśa-dīpikā, which explains all that.
All right. Yes. All right.
I'm also reading a book by there's a book Circle of Friends by Tripurari Swami, and it's all about sakhās. It's like 500 pages or something like that, just about sakhās. And so that probably, I think that goes into all the details about all of Mahaprabhu's associates who are sakhās and all the details of them in Krishna Lila.
Who wrote this book? Who wrote this book?
Tripurari Swami.
Oh, Tripurari Swami.
He just published it now, and it's very authoritative. Everything has references and all that, it's very, but it has so many details on sakhās. It's amazing. I didn't even know all that was available. It is. So that will have anyways.
And also, do you know something about Shyamananda Prabhu, who was a priya-narma-sakhā? Shyamananda, that one that he found the little jewelry of in the courtyard of Radharan. Shyamananda.
Yeah, it was Shyamananda in sakhās. I thought it was his guru, Hridaya Chaitanya, right? Am I getting mixed up with Srinivasacharya? I don't know. Anyways, that's something that we can look into.
We can look into it. You're right. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So, no. All right. So we'll end here. Unless anybody has anything else that they want to mention. No.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for reading. Always beautiful to hear.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Shri Sachi-Nandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Śrī Rādhā Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj Srila Gurudev Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashita Rashita Shishmad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Srila Gorkishradas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai, Nityalala Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai, Śrī Rūpa Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Śrī Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Śrī Jeev Gopal Pardasaguna Shar Gosai Prabhu Ki Jai, Śrī Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari, Śrī Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai, Namachay Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय, श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल ब्रज मंडल सूर्य वृंदावन धाम की जाय, सर्व अविष्ट प्रदत्त गिरिराज महाराज की जाय, श्री राधा कुंज श्याम कुंज यमुना गंगा तुलसी भक्ति देवी की जाय, श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जाय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जाय, समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय, श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गणोदेश-दीपिका की जय, श्रील रूप गोस्वामी पाद की जय, सर्व व्रज देवी गान की जय, सर्व सखा गान की जय, जय श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवाय कृष्ण भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवताय नमो वंश कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्यः एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Yes, Sarveshwari Mataji, you have your hand raised? Oh, well, that was by mistake. All right, oh, that was a Haribol. Okay, I got it. All right. Dandavat pranams, everybody. Sarveshwari Mataji, Satya Mataji, Champak Mataji, and let's see who else is there. Indira Mataji, Haribol, Indira Mataji, and Vidyalala Sadidi, and I see a couple other devotees there. Dandavat pranams, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and see you all tomorrow to read about Krishna's servants. And then the day after tomorrow, we will have a special program for Janmashtami, and then the day after that for Śrīla Prabhupada's appearance day. All right. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.